Tech Talk Alert. After our latest digital life hack, you're going to hear one of my weekend show's best calls. You don't want to miss it. Hey, look at that old router sitting in the corner. Is it made by TP-Link? If it is, pay attention. This is serious. I'm Kim Commando for Total AV, the award-winning antivirus software for just $19 a year right now at protectwithkim.com. TP-Link brand routers are used in 65% of American homes and even some federal agencies like the Department of Defense. Here's the bad news. TP-Links have been tied to cyberattacks coming from communist China, and they're not locking down the security flaws. Oh, they also sell these routers cheaper than what they build them for. Never a good sign. If this has you rushing to grab a new router, and it should, don't forget this. You need to do a factory reset. This clears your username, password, and all the settings. It's simple. Find the reset button, grab a paper clip, and press it down for 30 seconds. Next, unplug the router, wait 30 seconds, plug it back in, and just do it again. Stay tech ahead with my free newsletter at getkim.com. Now, check out this amazing call from the show. It's a real gem. Bill in Louisville, Kentucky. Hi there, Bill.
Hello, Kim. It's an honor to talk to you. I've been listening to you on the radio, on my YouTube, and reading your articles on USA Today for quite a while.
Well, thank you, sir. I appreciate that. How can I help you?
Well, my wife recently, I'm trying to get through this without crying here for you, but my wife recently died, passed away about 3 weeks ago tomorrow.
I'm sorry.
We've been married for 44 years. So
That's got to be a complete nightmare for you.
It's been rough, but I know I've always listened to my wife and my grandkids would always talk to the Google Assist things that we have, and they would carry on conversations and things with it and ask questions and joke. I was wondering, with all the AI information and things going on, is there any way for me to put my wife's voice on the Google Assist or on my Waze apps or my GPS apps?
Waze does. You can have some custom voice directions. It depends how much of your voice. So what we're going to have to do is get a sampling of your wife's voice. The longer, the better. And then we duplicate her voice. And then you could use her voice as the navigation prompts. But you'd actually have to type out what the navigation prompts would say and then put them into Waze. So you'd use a program like Overdub and feed in as much audio that you can of your wife, and then you'd be able to type out what you'd like her to say, the AI version of her, obviously, the AI voice, and then you could have it as a custom voice directions in Waze and other things. But can I talk to you? Can we get off the tech train for just a sec?
Sure.
Okay. I don't know if this is a healthy thing to do.
Well, I call her phone every night and talk to her so I can hear her voice on the voicemail. So,
which is, and I think that's wonderful, and I really do. But I'm not going to get all religious with you, but there's a phrase in the Psalms that says, I walk through the valley of the shadow of death. I will fear no evil, for thou art with me. Thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me. Okay. Do you notice what it says, Bill? You know what it says? It doesn't say that you can walk around it. It doesn't say you're going to jump over it. You walk through the valley of the shadow of death. You have to go through it. And my concern is that we're going to duplicate her voice, we're going to clone her voice, and then we're going to put her in Waze so she can get directions. And, and I think it's fabulous that you have voice recordings and messages of your wife, and you can play them whenever you want to hear her voice, which is just wonderful. You could set a recording of her voice as a ringtone, an alarm, a notification sound. You could get a digital photo frame where you could pair pictures of her with her voice recordings. And I would prefer, I think that would be healthier than trying to replicate her voice so you could have a full conversation with her. And I know that it hurts. I mean, we've all lost people. I have not thank God, lost somebody who I was married to and built a life with for 44 years. And I can't imagine that pain that you're going through. And hearing her voice probably does seem very comforting. But,
Yes.
but there's going to be a point where that's delaying you from, I would believe, and I'm not a psychologist, from healing and going to the next step, the next level. It may be holding you back from enjoying what life that you have left with your children and your grandchildren, because everything is now in the past. She would not want you to do that. Would she?
No. So maybe the picture frame thing would be better.
I think the picture frame is something that would be nice. And then the other thing too you could do, Bill?
Yes.
You could share this frame with everybody in the family. And you could tell them, you know what? I'd like you to send some pictures of Nana. And if you have any audio, send that too. And so that every time you walk by, you see a new picture of her. And if there's some audio, you might hear her. And you can, a couple of times it might hurt, but the next time it will be comforting. And you'll be like, wow, you know what? I'm going to be with her soon. I know it. I know I'm going to be with her soon. You know that, right?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Then have faith. And let's get a digital photo frame. There's one by the name of Aura, A-U-R-A.
Okay.
I'll send you out a link to the one that I like.
Thank you.
And what I like about this is that you can have everybody in the family send their photos, send their audio recordings. And so you have this wonderful place when you want to sit with your wife and reminisce over old times, or look at a photo and remember how and what was going on at that particular time in your lives. And if there's anything that I can further help you with, Bill, I'm always here for you. I am. And just feel free to reach out, okay? And thanks for your call. Hey, a huge thank you for streaming with me. Now, if you're puzzled about something techie, I'm your gal. Just find the Email Kim link over at commando.com and let those questions fly away. Now, every email gets my eyeballs, I promise. And keep your digital life in the know. Be sure you sign up for my free newsletter over at getkim.com.